Yes, good evening to everybody. Welcome to the TSAP LAWCET 2021. The dates also announced 23rd and 24th of this month, and you can download the hall tickets, I believe, from the evening onwards because you might have seen it. You might have seen it over there. So, can anyone unmute and read the participant side from the participant side? Yes, because I could see the participants over here, and I can call them also by name. Raju Chinna, you are present over there. Of course, welcome Sanjarani madam. And Shivani Garipalli is there. Shivani Garipalli, can you unmute and read what I posted on the screen? Hurry up, hurry up. If you are hearing me, please unmute and read what I posted on the screen. If not, Raju Chinna, both of you, you know that how to mute and unmute. Yes, anyone can read now because they are not able to make it out. Yes, it is better I myself will read, if not. The theme of the International Youth Day 2021 is the transforming the food systems, youth innovations for women and planetary health, with the aim of the highlighting the success of such a global efforts will not be achieved without the meaningful participation of the young people. Youth are the most important and dynamic players, plus a segment of the population in any country. We can undoubtedly say that today's young are innovators, creators, leaders, builders, and are overall backbone of the country tomorrow. Yes, because the people are, I don't know why they are did not read it, because I would like to see them. I want to see that how do they read it. That is my intention. And now let me say something on the International Youth Day. Today is concerned. Yes, it is International Youth Day that the UN General Assembly 1999 made it. The International Youth Day is commemorated every year on. Yes, what is the date? At least from the participant side, can anybody will tell it? On which date this International Youth Day is celebrated? From the participant side, not Sandhya Rani, not other people. Yes. Raju Chinna, you can unmute and give me the answer, which is the right, even the wrong also doesn't matter. Even in the same way, Shivani Garipalli, you have to unmute and give the answer, even though it is not right, no matter. Later, it refers to the Umesh also. You can unmute and give the answer, even though it is not right. If the right is there, I will appreciate it, then I will clap it. I believe that you are hearing me. Yes, at least say yes.
Even if it is wrong also, we will appreciate it.
See, even they could
not. August 12th, sir.
Yes,
August
say.
12th, sir.
What is that?
August 12th. 12th August.
10th August is the International Youth Day.
She has given the answer, sir.
What is that answer she has given?
12th August.
12th August. I say repeat it, then she is not making doubt. Then you say third option, 12th August. That is the way of that you can make it out. Okay. If it is wrong. Right. Next question is, I don't know what I made it. Yeah. Why do we celebrate the International Youth Day? Anyone? See that I made the A, B, C, D. This day is dedicated to the role young women and men and players are bringing change in the tackling the global issues and achieving the sustainable development. And number two, that is the B is it serves as an opportunity to raise the awareness of the challenges and problems facing the world's youth. And the C, this day is dedicated to the role women and men playing the bringing the change in the tackling the global issues and achieving the sustainable development. And the last one, it serves as an opportunity to raise the awareness of the challenges and the problems facing the world's youth. So the four options are given over there, which because here also given A plus B, A plus D, B plus C, A plus B, C plus D. Yes, anyone? I said anyone because it's not possible with these people because they could not make it down.
A plus B, A plus B.
It is A plus B is the right answer. That means the option
3.
You have to say that option 3, that is A plus B. That is the way of saying. Yeah, that is the A plus B is the right answer. Because it says that this day is dedicated to the role a young woman and woman playing in bringing change in tackling the global issues and achieving the sustainable development. It also serves as an opportunity to raise the awareness of the challenges and problems facing the world's youth. The reason is number C, I removed the young here. Young, I removed it. This young, I removed it here. And in the here, I say rise. Instead of rise, I say RISE. I change. That's why the two are not correct. Yes. What is the age group of the youth are who are youth between? Is it 13 to 22? Is it 14 to 23? Is it 15 to 24? Or it is 14 to 24? Yes, especially from those who are aspiring, because their exam is going to be conducted on the 23rd. Yes. Umesh, or Swani Garapelli, or Raju Chinna, or Raju, or Akshya, anyone can unmute, even though it is wrong, also doesn't matter. What is the age group of the youth who are youth between, say, A, 1, 13 to 22, 2, 14 to 23, 3, 15 to 24, 4, 14 to 24? Yes.
15 to 24, sir.
Option?
2, sir.
Option 3, that is 15 to 24 is the right answer. Yes, there is no universally agreed international definition of youth age group for statistical purposes. Yeah, mute. You see, once you have given the answer, you can mute it because I am getting the sound. For statistical purposes, however, the United Nations, without the prejudice to any other definition made by the member states, and defines youth as those persons who are ages of the 15 to 24 years. See, once you given the reply, then you have to mute it. Otherwise, no, I will get the answer. Sounds from you. Yes. Theme of the International Day 2020 is the youth engagement for the global actions, and the theme for the International Youth Day is 2021 is, which is the right answer. 1, transforming diet system. Number 2, transforming nutrition system. Number 3, transforming the food system. Number 4, transforming the food systems and youth motivation for the human and planetary health. Which one is the right answer for them among the 4? Yes. Immediate. Because I have shown you in the right picture, in the beginning picture that I have shown you, the theme. Yes, anyone can give the answer. Yes, I will give that because it is the answer is 3. That is the third option. That means transforming food system, youth motivation for the human and planetary health. These are the things who are concerned. So now I will switch over to my better half. Rather, the Latin word we can use it. Yes, yesterday I used it. I don't know how many members observed it. Yes, what is the Latin word I used it when I was referring to my wife? Now you hear me, my uxer, UXRO uxer, and she will be in the class. Yes, please continue.
Everybody, here now 41 question.
Quotation.
Question here, break what must be broken once for all, that's all, and take the suffering on oneself.
Number 1.
Easy options. Benjamin Franklin. Number 2, Abraham Lincoln. Number 3, Fyodor Dostoevsky. And number 4, Albert Einstein.
Yes, among the 4, which one is the right answer? See, I have shown even the photo also. Even I have shown the photo also. I don't know. I am sure that he is not Albert Einstein because everybody knows Albert Einstein. Then everybody knows that Abraham Lincoln. Then everybody knows that Benjamin Franklin. Of course, somebody will not know it.
It is option 3, Fyodor Dostoevsky.
Yes, Fyodor Dostoevsky. That is the Russian.
He is
Yes,
a famous
he's a Russian German
writer. Russian writer.
Okay, right. Next.
Now, number 42 question. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. So, 1 is M.K. Gandhiji, and 2, Vivekananda, and 3 is Vinoba Bhave, and 4 is Nelson Mandela. Now,
which is the right answer? Even you can make a trial, especially participant side.
Vivekananda.
You say option. Yeah. It is Nelson Mandela, he said. Yeah. The greatest glory in living lies not in the never falling, but in rising every time we fall. That is given by the Nelson Mandela. That is the 4th option is the right answer. Here in the 4th option, there is the Nelson Mandela. Yes, now the 43 question.
43. Question number 43. Quotation here. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. 1 is Mother Teresa. 2 is Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. 3 is Dayananda Saraswati. And 4 is Aurobindo Ghosh.
When I was scrolling, at least you have seen the photograph.
Mother
By
Teresa.
that you can make it out.
Mother Teresa.
Yes, when I was scrolling, you would have seen the cap, and at least by that you can easily make it out. Who is the right? Read.
44th question. Here, quotation. Tell me, and I forget. Teach me, and I remember. Involve me, and I learn. Said by whom? One is Thomas Jefferson, and two is George Washington, three is Benjamin Franklin, and fourth is Abraham Lincoln.
Who
Option
among the
3,
four?
ma'am. Option
Repeat.
3.
Option 3 was.
See, option 3, Benjamin Franklin. That is the way of saying. Yes, I appreciate. Tell me and I forget. Teach me and I remember. Involve me and I learn. That is said by the Benjamin Franklin. Yes, next.
Question number 45. Quotation. The elections clearly showed me that a suitable Indian candidate has as good a chance as an Englishman, or even some advantages over an Englishman. For there is a general and genuine desire among English electors to give to India any help in their power. Now the options are: one is Khan Abdul Ghaffar Khan, and two is Dadabhai Naoroji, three is Vinoba Bhave, and fourth is Aravindo Ghosh.
Yes.
Option 2, ma'am.
Option
2.
2.
Dadabhai Naoroji.
Yes, very good. Okay.
Yes, next.
Next now, question number 46. Quotation lies here. It is during our darkest moments that we must focus to see the light. Said by 1 Plato, 2 Fyodor Dostoevsky, and 3 Sigmund Freud, and 4 is Aristotle Onassis.
Who said those words?
Option 4, sir.
Option 4.
Yes, option 4 is Aristotle, not that. Sigmund Freud, he said such a thing. Aristotle. Yes, you are right. Option 4 is the right answer. Excuse me. Yes, it is the right answer. Next, this is the Aristotle. Okay.
47. The question here is: in the end, it is not the years in your life that count. It is the life in years. In your years. Again, I'll say, in the end, it's not the years in your life that counts. It is the life in your years. Said by here, one is Abraham Lincoln, two is Fyodor Dostoevsky, three is Sigmund Freud, and fourth is Aristotle.
Abraham Lincoln, ma'am.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yes, because
Very good.
yeah, it's good. I appreciate. Yeah, that is the right answer. And the 48th question, please read.
48th question here. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. The one is Helen Keller, two is Fyodor Dostoevsky, and three is Sigmund Freud, and fourth is Aristotle.
Helen Keller, ma'am.
Helen Keller.
Yes, it's the life is either a daring adventure or a nothing at all, as Helen Keller said. These words. Next, I appreciate hat trick.
Now, 49th question. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. One is Albert Einstein, and two is Stephen Hawking, and three is Thomas Alva Edison, and fourth is Sir Isaac Newton.
Which is the correct
Albert
answer?
Einstein, ma'am.
Pardon?
Repeat.
First option, sir.
First answer.
Albert Einstein. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. Albert Einstein said. These were the last one is. Yes.
How the girls say all right answers?
బాబా మీ మాటలు వినబడుతున్నాయి నాకు. ఇఫ్ యు వాంట్ యు
అందుకే
కంప్లీట్ ఇట్.
అడుగుతున్నాను సార్.
You say, how can, what is your assumption regarding it?
Which one?
The boy asked how the girl is saying all correct answers.
కరెక్ట్
So,
ఆన్సర్.
See, that is the intuition, or she learned it. She
so
learned
you-
it, and she
why-
followed it.
why you are not able to answer?
It depends upon the perception itself. See,
Anyway, understanding. Okay, next 50th.
Hey, why don't you two try with one answer?
okay, all right. And now,
Take it,
now
take it
question
spot.
all right, beta. Now, 50th question. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. The purpose of our lives is to be happy. 1 is Buddha, 2 is Dalai Lama, 3 is Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, and 4th is Dayananda Saraswati.
Take chance.
2, sir. Lama.
Dalai Lama. Yes, it's the purpose of our lives is to be happy. That the Dalai Lama said these words. Yes, and this is the thanks from my better half, or we can say the Latin terminology Uxor. UXOR. Uxor means wife. Now the second host is be ready. Kolakanda Sharad Babu, and he is going to deal the GK and current affairs. Now I will switch over to him. Then he will be ready to make the deal. Yes, it is. Yes, now you can continue it. Sharad Babu.
To you and Madam Sir, and good evening to participants, all participants. Today, the GK and CA current affairs, I am dealing with them. The first question is, where did Gandhiji start his Satyagraha first? First option Champaran, second option Bardoli, third option Ahmedabad, fourth option
Dandi. Dandi.
దండి దండి సార్.
It is Champaran, the first option. One Champaran. Yes, Dandi is also famous is salt satyagraha, but the first place that he started is Champaran. In 1917, the first satyagraha campaign in India was mounted in the indigo growing district of Champaran. Champaran lo neeli panta pandistaru. That's why there he started. Gandhi started his first satyagraha at Champaran. During the following years, fasting and economic boycotts were employed as methods of satyagraha in India until the British left the country in 1947. So Champaran is the right answer. Second question, who was the founder of Brahma Samaj? Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Swami Dayanand, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Swami Vivekananda.
స్వామి దయానంద్.
Option 3 is the correct answer.
Raja
It is,
Ram Mohan Rai.
Raja Ram Mohan Rai. The Brahma Samaj was a monotheistic sect of Hinduism. Monotheistic means దేవుడు ఒకడే ఉన్నాడు అని నమ్మేటటువంటి section. The movement began through meetings of Bengalis in Calcutta in 1828. One of the leading figures was Ram Mohan Rai, and he himself founded this Brahma Samaj. This group was first known as Brahmo Sabha. And you remember the year also when it was founded, that is 1828. Then next question is, who founded Arya Samaj? Dayanand Saraswati, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Swami Vivekananda.
Dayananda Saraswati.
No, yes, that's right. Dayananda Saraswati founded this Arya Samaj. In Sanskrit, it means Society of Nobles. Vigorous reform movement of modern Hinduism is Arya Samaj, and it was founded in 1875 by Dayananda Saraswati, whose aim was to re-establish the Vedas, the earliest Hindu scriptures, as revealed truth. Even among the Hindu society at present also, some marriages are going on in Arya Samaj manner, and some of the marriages are celebrated in the Arya Samaj way. And now the fourth question is, when was Bharat Ratna instituted? Bharat Ratna, it is Civilian Award, and it was established or instituted in which year? 1952, 1950, 1951, 1954. Yes.
1950.
Yes, the option 4 is the correct answer. 1954, 2nd January 1954. If the date is also to be mentioned, it was on 2nd January 1954. The year is 1954. The Bharat Ratna is the highest civilian award of the Republic of India, instituted on 2nd January 1954. The award is conferred on recognition of exceptional service or performance of the highest order without distinction of race, occupation, position, or sex. Now, fifth question is, who coined the slogan Inquilab Jindabad? This is a very famous slogan and which spread at the time of independence. And the options are Maulana Hazrat Mohani, Subhash Chandra Bose, Muhammad Iqbal, Makhdoom Mohinuddin.
Muhammad Iqbal.
The option 1 is the correct answer, Maulana Hazrat Mohani. This slogan was coined by the Urdu poet, Indian freedom fighter, and a leader of Indian National Congress, Maulana Hazrat Mohani, in 1921. Of course, it was popularized by Bhagat Singh in the late 1920s. So now the question 6th, and a stamp also released in memory of Hazrat Mohani. That is a stamp. You can see the stamp. Now the 6th question. The Lok Sabha, that is lower house of the people, you know the upper house, that is Rajya Sabha, but we are talking about the Lok Sabha, which this was constituted for the first time in the year 1950, 1953, 1952, 1951.
Option, sir.
1952, sir.
Option 3 is the correct answer. 1952 is the correct answer. The Lok Sabha was duly constituted for the first time on 17th of April 1952 after the first general elections which were held from 25th of October 1951 to 21st of February 1952. Now, 7th question is, which was the first state to recognize tourism as industry? Is it Andhra Pradesh, is it Goa, or is it Kerala, or is it Tamil Nadu?
Kerala, sir.
Yes, option 3 is the correct answer. Kerala is the first state in India to declare tourism as an industry, and the tourism policy documents of the central and state governments claim that Kerala tourism model is one of the most liberalized tourism models, with the private sector leading tourism development. Now, the 8th question is, who is the Comptroller and Auditor General of India? Very popularly known as CAG, Comptroller and Auditor General of India. Is it Vinod Rai? Is it Shashikant Sharma? Is it Girish Chandra Murmu? Or is it Rajiv Kumar?
3, sir. Girish Chandra Murmu.
Murmu. Yes, option 3 is the correct answer. That is Girish Chandra Murmu. He was formerly Lieutenant Governor of Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir. Girish Chandra Murmu is the current CAG of India. He assumed office on 8th of August 2020. You can see his picture also. Now the 9th question. The Union Minister for Minority Affairs is Bhupendra Yadav, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Smriti Irani, Javed Ansari.
Bhupendra Yadav, sir.
It is option 2, that is Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi. The Union Minister for Minority Affairs is Sri Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, and you can see in the picture he is chairing the Central Waqf Council meeting in New Delhi on July 8, 2021. You can see in the middle of the picture Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi. He is Union Minister for Minority Affairs. Now the 10th question is, the Union Minister for Labor and Employment is Javed Ansari, Bhupendra Yadav, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Smriti Irani. Of course, you can delete Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi because we have already read about him, we have already known about him, that he is the Minister of Minority Affairs. Now you can choose from the other three options. Javed Ansari, Bhupendra Yadav, Smriti Irani.
Option 2, sir.
Yes, it is Bhupendra Yadav, option 2. He is the Minister, Union Minister for Labor and Employment. Now move to 11th question. Myanmar's military ruler and PM is Minong Hlaing, Aung San Suu Kyi, Suharto, Michael Harris. Myanmar, that is Burma, formerly it was called Burma, now it is Myanmar, and its military ruler as well as PM is Minong Hlaing, Aung San Suu Kyi, Suharto, Michael Harris. Yes, it is the first option. First option is the right answer. That is Min Aung Hlaing. He dethroned Aung San Suu Kyi, who was democratically elected PM for Myanmar, and now there is military junta's rule that is headed by Min Aung Hlaing, and he declared himself as PM, promising elections in 2023 only. Till that, there will be martial law and military rule. Now, 12th question is, who is the real leader of North Korea? So, North Korea's head, Kim Yo-jong, Kim Jong-un, Kim Il-sung, Sun Yat-sen. The first option is Kim Yo-jong, next Kim Jong-un, Kim Il-sung, Sun Yat-sen. North Korea.
Kim Yo-jong.
Kim Jong-un, second one. Kim Jong-un is a very young leader known for his ruthless dictatorship. Who is the real leader of North Korea? That is Kim Jong-un. You can see him in the picture also. He has many passions and is a youth leader born in 1983. And his sister is also playing a prominent role in the rule of North Korea. Now, 13th question. Myanmar's capital is Pyongyang, Seoul, Naypyidaw, Yangon. Myanmar's capital. Just now we talked about Myanmar's ruler, and now Myanmar's capital. Pyongyang, Seoul, Naypyidaw, Yangon.
Option
Option
Repeat.
3 is the correct answer. Naypyidaw. Naypyidaw in Burmese language it means abode of kings, also spelled Naypyidaw or Naypyidaw city, capital of Myanmar, that is Burma. Naypyidaw was built in the central basin of Myanmar in the early 21st century to serve as the country's new administrative center. Formerly, Rangoon used to be the capital of Burma, and now Rangoon is no more the capital of Burma or Myanmar. Now, Naypyidaw is the capital of Myanmar. Now, 14th question. Israel's PM is Benjamin Netanyahu, Isaac Herzog, Shimon Peres, Naftali Bennett.
Naftali Bennett.
Yes, Naftali Bennett is Israel's prime minister. The current prime minister is Naftali Bennett of Yamina, that is a place in Israel. The 13th person to hold the position, excluding caretakers, following an election, the president nominates a member of the Knesset. Knesset is the parliament of Israel to become prime minister after asking party leaders whom they support for the position. Now the next question is, 15th question is, who is the new president of Israel 2021? Is it Benjamin Netanyahu? Is it Isaac Herzog? Is it Shimon Peres? Or is it Naftali
Benjamin
Bennett?
Matthew.
Option, sir.
Option 2 is the correct answer, Isaac Herzog. The current president is Isaac Herzog, who took office on 7th of July 2021. Presidents are elected by the Knesset for a single 7-year term. So till 7 years, he will be the president. And now 16th question. Who is the present External Affairs Minister of India? So he is recently very much in the news. Sushma Swaraj, Subramanyam Jaishankar, Rajnath Singh, Amit Shah.
Option 2,
Should
sir.
you please say loudly?
Option 2, sir.
Yes, it is the correct answer. Option 2, Subramanyam Jaishankar. Yes, Jaishankar. And he has been recently in the news. That is present External Affairs Minister of India. Now, 17th question. New Zealand's Prime Minister is James Callaghan, Jacinda Ardern, Scott Morrison, David Hurley. James Callaghan,
Jacinda
Ardern. Jacinda Ardern is the New Zealand's Prime Minister, and she is the head of government of New Zealand, the incumbent Prime Minister. She is the leader of the New Zealand's Labour Party. She is the leader of Labour Party and took office on 26 October 2017. Now, 18th question. New Zealand's capital is 1. Auckland, 2. Wellington, 3. Perth, 4. Nelson.
Option 2, sir.
Your
Repeat.
voice is not clear. Repeat.
Option
Wellington.
2.
Option 2, that is the correct answer. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. Wellington is the capital of New Zealand. Now, next question. 19th question. Israel's capital is Jerusalem, Tel Aviv, Haifa, Nazareth. Israel's capital. Is it Jerusalem? Is it Tel Aviv? Is it Haifa? Is it Nazareth?
Jerusalem, sir.
Yes, formerly it was Tel Aviv. Now, as the United States recognized, Jerusalem is the Israel's capital. It has been 3 years since US President Donald Trump recognized Jerusalem as Israel capital and ordered to move the American embassy from Tel Aviv to the Holy City. Jerusalem is known as the Holy City, appending decades of the country's foreign policy in favor of the Jewish nation. Israel is the Jewish nation. Jews are very much there in Israel.
Yes, just a break.
Judaism.
In the flag, there is a sign is there. What is that sign in the flag in the middle of the white background?
Star.
Yes, I appreciate
Sure.
it. It is star, not asterisk. Yeah. Continue. 20.
Yes. The 20th question is Chief Central Information Commissioner, CIC's Chief of Central Information Commissioner is Vanaja Sharma, N.K. Gupta, Madhabhushi Sridhar, Yashwardhan Kumar Sinha. One is Vanaja Sharma, 2 is N.K. Gupta, 3 is Madhabhushi Sridhar, 4th one is Yashwardhan Kumar Sinha.
Ishwardhan Sharma.
Yes, it
Yashwardhan
is
Kumar Sinha.
fourth option. Fourth option is the correct one. Yashwardhan Kumar Sinha is the current Chief of Central Information Commission, and he is Central Information Commissioner, Chief Central Information Commissioner. Of course, Vanaja Sharma is also one of the commissioners, and Madhabhushi Sridhar used to be the former chief of this CAC, and he is no more. And now, presently, Yashwardhan Kumar Sinha is the Chief Central
Yes.
Information
Just a
Commissioner.
break.
That's all.
Yeah, just a
That's
break.
all for this.
Who are there in the picture?
President
Yes.
President, sir.
Ramnath Kovind.
Who are
Yes.
there, the big personalities in the picture, which I shown on the screen?
Yes. Yes.
Ramnath Kovind.
Next
He's making Yashwardhan Kumar Sinha to take oath.
Yeah, that is the thing. Thank you very much, or Kolikanda Sharat Babu. Now I step into the shoe of the co-host, and mine is the mental ability. Yes, I am here. Yes, up to the here we did peas, chana, moong, groundnuts, because the chana, peas, moong, they will be above the soil and the groundnuts below the soil up to that extent that we did it. Then 162 question is, find the odd man out. Sunflower, sugarcane, sesame seeds, groundnuts. Which one is the right answer?
Sugarcane.
How come? Give me the answer.
No seeds.
Give me the reason.
He said no seeds.
No, another reason.
From other seeds we can do oil, sir, but sugarcane we can't.
That is the actually, except the sugarcane, the others, serial number, these three is, we may extract oil from the others, but not from the sugarcane. Yes. Now, 163 question. Find the odd man out. Kitchen, depot, nut, whistle. Sir, how could you combine, sir?
Cart and tainted, sir.
Yes. Mudi, not ante mudi. Nadame mudi ettaru chudandi. Okay, I will give the answer. If you closely observe, there is a T. In all the places, T is silent, and one place T is emphasized. Where is T emphasized?
Depot.
No. T is emphasized.
Visual.
Not. Not in not. T is emphasized. In all other places, T is silent. Hence, odd man out is? Hence, odd man out is?
Option 3. Not.
Option 3, that is a not. Yeah. Yes, now you check the 164 question carefully. See the relation, that is the first official language of respective state or union territory, and fill the blank or question mark place using the logic. Telangana state, Telugu. Karnataka, Kannada. Punjab, Punjabi. Then what is in Nagaland? Nagamese, Creole, Indian English, Assamese language.
Option 1.
Yes?
One option.
No. It's
Option 3 is the correct answer.
Indian
because
English is the language that you use it in
in
Nagaland.
Nagaland and Mizoram, English is spoken widely.
Yes. Feedback. In 1967, Nagaland Assembly proclaimed Indian English as the official language of the Nagaland and is the medium of education in Nagaland. Other than English, Nagamese also, Creole language based on Assam is also widely spoken over there, but the officially recognized is Indian English. Now let us come to the find the odd man out. The different countries: France, India, Italy, Ireland.
France.
Ireland.
Ireland.
India, it is India. All the remaining 1,
France.
3, 4 belong to Europe. India only Asian country.
Is it the way? See, intentionally I removed from here the whiteness. If I put the whiteness there, and I'm sure that you will give the answer, I believe. Let me check it. Oh, it has gone over there. So the depot here, here, no? Yes, now you tell me. Now you tell me. What are the odd man out in flags of the different countries?
Flags
of different countries. Odd man out is India. Why? You see now. What did you observe? What did you observe?
Ashok Chakra.
Yes. No, they
Vertical,
are vertical.
band.
Indian one is horizontal.
India is horizontal, rectangular, but other are vertical, triangular, tricolor tribands. Is it not? Yes, that's why India is the first one flag is India, second is the France, third one is the Italy, and the last one is fourth one is the Ireland. But when you see the France, Italy, and Ireland, they are vertical, tricolor band, but India is a horizontal. It is a tricolor band. That is the odd man out is India. Yes, now you tell me. Find the odd man out in the countries or national flags of the following countries: Belize, France, Italy, Ireland. సార్ మేము బెలిజే చూడలే కాదు సార్, మేము మాకెట్లా తెలుసు సార్. ఓకే, చూపెడతాను, కనీసం ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి. ఓకే, చెప్పండి. Which one is odd man out?
First one.
First option 1.
First one.
Yes, ఎందుకు? Why?
Because they are colors one that is not implied.
See, in these
Horizontal lines.
tricolors, only 3 colors are there. Second,
Three
third,
colours.
fourth. But in this Belize, you know how many colors are there? How many colors are there on the flag?
1, 2,
Belize. Can you count? How many colors are there in the Belize?
More
it
than
10?
10.
Is it 11?
Yeah, it's more.
Is it 12 or is it 13? 10, 11, 12, 13. These the 4 options are there. How many colors? If you observe it, you can make it out how many colors are there. It is 12 colors are there total. It is 12 colors are there in the Belize flag, but in other class, it is only 3 colors should be there. That's the odd man out over there. Yes, next question. What is odd man out in the country's flag of the following countries? సార్ మాకు తెలియదు సార్, ఫిలిప్పైన్, నేపాల్. ఫోటోనే చూపెడతాను. నవ్వు చెప్పండి, ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి. ఫోటోనే చూపెట్టిన, ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి ఆడ్ మన్ అవుట్ ఏంటి. ఫస్ట్ ఈజ్ ఇండియా, నెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ యుఎస్ఏ, నెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ ఫిలిప్పైన్స్, నెక్స్ట్ ఈజ్ నేపాల్. ఇప్పుడు చెప్పండి.
India.
సెకండ్ ఆప్షన్
Nepal.
వై?
Because Nepal is not a full flag. It's
You have to give the answer. Other countries are rectangle and the Nepal flag is, there is a notch, there is a gulf, there is a cut, there is like a prism cut, there is a diamond cut. It is not a rectangle. Hence, Nepal is the answer. Yes. 168. Aloe vera 75 potentially active constituents are contained in it. Aloe vera and then MSG, that is the monosodium glutamate, contained in dash. Cow fat, sheep buffalo fat, pig fat, sheep fat. Which one? MSG, monosodium glutamate, highly rich in. You would have seen layers. Some places layers are banned over there because there is a MSG is there in the layers, LAYERs, including in some of the spaghetti also, like what we just buy it and give. It is a pig fat would be there. MSG is rich in the pig fat. Yes.
Cow.
Do you want to add anything? Shall I proceed? Shall I proceed?
Yeah, okay, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Yes, here the component of aloe vera that I already told you, there are 75 potentially active constituents are there. There is the vitamins, enzymes, minerals, sugars, there is the lignin and saponins and salicylic acids and the amino acids, the vitamins, and it contains the A, beta carotene, C and E, and antioxidants, and also contain the vitamin B12 and folic acid and choline that is there in the aloe vera. So it is very useful. People will just eat raw, and you can check the juice in Hyderabad. They are selling the juice, they are selling the raw also, where people will enjoy, like they are enjoying the fruit salad. Yes. Then MSG also prepared with the help of the 3 things, but except one among them. Sir, asal maki ivi teliyane teliyavu sir, entido ivi. Did you see cassava? Maize, everybody knows. Corn, sugarcane, everybody knows. Potatoes, everybody knows. But you don't know cassava. Is it? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir.
Cassava is grown mostly in the African continent. See here, I will show you the 3 figures over here. See, the first one is carbon starch, and the second is the sugarcane, then the third one is the cassava. And cassava is like a beet, like potatoes, ground, below the ground. It is white in color. Either you can eat raw, or you can fry it, or you can boil it, or you can prepare the curry also. It is like a mullangi in one way and another way. But mullangi is a bit pungent taste, but cassava is highly rich in the carbohydrates. So, except these three things only that we can process the now, this MHG will be prepared over there, not from the big fats. It is prepared for the process of fermentation from this starch contents, that is the corn starch and sugar cane and cassava starch. From there, the glucose will formed, then it is fermented over there, then that MHG will be formed. Now, next, 170 question is, now, potato or tomato, vegetarian. Non-vegetarian is equal dash. E631, E634, E635 are both 1 and 3. Sorry, E631 into sorry. This is a substance which will show there is a fatty content, like it is not vegetarian. Yes?
First one.
Yeah, it is the right answer is the fourth one, that is both 1 and 3. E631 and E635, these are said to be the non-vegetarians. But other things are said to be the vegetarian. Yes, what is known as dash H2O, then disodium isonate, also known as what? Disodium isonate, yes, inosinate, not isonate, inosinate. Disodium inosinate, also known as E630, E631, E632, E633. It is disodium inosinate is E631. See, one of them being the disodium inosinate is also known as E663. E631, which is found in the packaged food like instant noodles and chips. It is used in a taste enhancer along the MSG to give that a specific savory taste and make the junk food taste differently. It is also a fat. It is a non-vegetarian. And the E631 is a non-vegetarian. It is a commercial prepared from the meat or fish, although it can also have a plant origin which is made from the tapioca starch, but otherwise mostly origin from the meat. And those suffering from the gout and asthma should steer clear such products. Also, those who are vegetarians or vegans should not consume it, because E631 is non-vegetarian. It is produced from mostly from the meat or the fish fats, but it also can be made from the tapioca starch also, but the easily available method is meat or fish. That's why the people go for that one. Then let us see that whether we can complete it on an Andhra Bank with merged in the Union Bank of India. Then Dina Bank merged with what?
Bank of Baroda.
Yes. Yeah, I appreciate. Not only Dina Bank, another bank also, the Vijay Bank, if I not be mistaken, that also made, because yesterday we dealt it. So Andhra Bank was merged with the Union of India, then Syndicate Bank was merged into? Yes? See, I have shown the feedback also. Immediately that I scrolled up and not down. Andhra Bank was merged into the Union Bank of India, then Syndicate Bank was merged into the Canara Bank. Yes. Yes. Now, what is the change would be there? You will have the same account number. But what is the change? IFC. What is the change?
FC code.
IFSC. Said that the Syndicate Bank was merged into the Canara Bank in April 2020. The file image is there. The current IFSC codes of the years 12 Syndicate Bank would be disabled from the July 1 and said statement issued by the Canara Bank and the state-run